For centuries, the religious zealots preached of our impending doom. And at long last, we face our apocalypse.
I'm here at the Crytek booth at GDC with Nathan, who's going to tell us a little bit what the journey's been like with Crysis 2 from the start until now that you're getting ready to launch.
Yeah, the team couldn't be more excited. We're here at GDC at the Crytek booth showing off Crysis 2 on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC in stereo 3D on huge 65-inch televisions, and everyone seems to be really receptive to it and enjoying it and crowding around watching 3D all day, and the team's just really happy about that because we've been working so hard on it for over 2.5, 3 years working on Crysis 2, and just to see people's reaction and their jaws drop when they see the game and see it in 3D is really, really cool for us.
If we back up in time to 3 years ago when you sat out sketching the game, trying to think of what you wanted to achieve, could you tell us a little bit what your goals were with the game and where you are with those today?
Yeah, the biggest goal for us was to get the game running on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 all at the same time. So from the very beginning, we re-architected CryEngine 2 to make CryEngine 3, which we're also showing here at GDC. And what that allowed us to do was make the game run on the console the entire time that we were in development and bring a Crysis-style experience to console gamers for the first time, because there's a lot of FPS games out there, but there's no game like Crysis where you have this awesome nanosuit and you're the ultimate super soldier using stealth and armor and all the fluidity of movement, of sliding and jumping and ledge grabbing and suddenly going to armor and killing a guy, then going stealth and sneaking around, stabbing another guy in the back. I mean, it's a lot of fun. People seem to really be receiving it well, and it sets out, at the beginning of the project, we set a lot of goals for the project, very high-level goals of what we wanted to achieve, and we did a lot of quick prototyping on new gameplay mechanics and new styles to see what would work and what didn't. And what's really rewarding for us is we had some, they would be behind-the-scenes internal videos now, some pre-visualization stuff of action sequences and action moments we thought it would be awesome to do, like running and jumping and then sliding behind a car and using the car as cover and then kicking the car at an alien and taking another car and kicking it into some aliens. And that was all just previs back then, but you can actually replicate that entire sequence now in the game. And to know that we thought of that and worked on it and did the visual prototype, and then that actually led to the awesome first-person experience that we have now in Crysis 2, among many other features. That's just one of them, but it's really cool to see that all come together.
So the environment here at GDC, of course, a lot of game developers are coming by here, and you're looking to perhaps have some people work on more games with the CryEngine 3. What do you feel it is about Crysis 2 that really showcases the engine and sort of entices people to may want to look at developing games on it?
Yeah, the great thing that we're able to show here in CryEngine 3 with Crysis 2 is not just astounding visuals that Crytek is known for, but really killer gameplay with a lot of systemic AI and interaction and world objects and explosions and freeform gameplay where we can put you in a space, give you a bunch of tools, and we only tell you what you need to do, not how you need to do it, and then you can improvise and create on your own, and the game reacts to everything that you're doing. It takes a really powerful engine to do that while simultaneously being a visual, treat of eye candy.
So since you started development on Crysis 2, Crytek has grown a lot. You've picked up new studios along the way. How has the company changed during the development of Crysis 2?
Yeah, Crytek grew a lot during the development of Crysis 2. I mean, we even, like you said, acquired a studio in Nottingham, which is now Crytek UK, and those are the former Free Radical guys that worked on Time Splitters and are known for awesome console multiplayer gameplay. So we brought them on board and got them up to speed with the IP and, set out what our goals and ambitions were for Crysis 2 multiplayer gameplay. And, I mean, those guys hopped right on board and picked it up really quick, picked up the engine really quick, which is a good testament to the tools that we've developed, and then made an awesome multiplayer experience with tons and tons of multiplayer gameplay, about 50 hours to unlock all the modules and weapons and really get into it. It's really fast, it's really fluid, and it's a fresh take on what's been traditionally tired multiplayer, and everyone's been playing the same multiplayer game for about 4 years now, regardless of what brand is stuck on it. It's kind of the same style of gameplay. I have a gun, I kill a guy, I get some experience, I unlock a new gun, and then now that's my favorite, and I use that gun forever. It's not like that with Crysis 2. It's dynamic every time you play the map because of the fluidity of movement, and we get you to combat faster than other games because you don't have to run upstairs and climb ladders. You find where you want to go, you beeline through the map, you pull your way through the map, and then when you get to combat, it's up to you. Do you want to jump in and engage actively with stealth or armor, or do you react to becoming under fire and sneak away and become an escape artist, or throw on armor and turn the tides at the last second? You know, it's completely dynamic gameplay.
So now that you're done with Crysis 2, I guess everyone want to know where do you move on next. You sort of hinted at Kingdoms and things like that. Where's the development teams right now, and how many teams are working on games at Crytek?
Well, at Crytek, we have a lot of different studios working on a lot of different products. I can't tell you what a lot of those are or what the plans for the future are, but you know, Crytek's been around for a long time. We're here to make awesome games for gamers, and I hope you guys will be really excited by some of the announcements that we have very soon.